Alright, gang. How the fuck are we doing? Good afternoon. Hold on a second. So good, that's what I like to hear. I like how we're at the point in this playlist where the Sonic music has outnumbered the original lo-fi that I put in there. I'm feeling birdie, that's what I like to hear. I like that I'm glad that we caught you at a very birdish time in your life. Gonna be lurking and fooling around on Hearts of Iron 4 personally, so not bad. That's alright, that's like what I like to hear. Favorite Sonic song is Palm Tree Panic. Ooh, that is a solid fucking track, actually. I'm more of a fan of the Good Future stuff, but there are some banger fucking industrial, whatchamacallit, bad feature mixes in the Sonic CD soundtrack. The Japanese mix, though, right? Weapon? Finally, someone who recognizes the acronym. Yeah, hell yeah! I see you pop up on the corner of my screen. I know ball. I know ball, Raquel. Yeah, I should put some of the Sonic CD stuff in this playlist. You can probably go out and finally get your mod sorted. Hell yeah! All right, I've stalled for long enough. I don't think I'll go face cam, because I don't really wanna. I don't really have much to say, so I don't really know if there really is much to talk about. Only announcement is, I believe, just regarding schedule next week. Let me double check. Friday should be the same. I'm not expecting any changes for Friday. Yeah, only announcement is that Friday, Saturday, still in place. If there's any last minute complications, which, these things happen, I will let you guys know in the Discord. So more of an incentive for you guys to join the Discord server with Stream Elements. Thank you so much for being a good little bot and posting the 10-digit code or 9-digit code, whatever the fuck it is. Go ahead and copy and paste that into your Discord client of choice, or on the website. That'll lead you to the Discord server where I give you the stream pings and we can talk about stuff. You guys can put in your inputs about what you guys want to see on stream. So all that good stuff. Yeah, let's ball. Let's game. Let's get back to where we were. Also weapon. Hold on, let me see. I was doing the man trying to start his lawnmower gif earlier. I feel that with a lot of computer things. What the fuck? Weapon, I think so. I haven't played any game. I haven't actually played in Sonic games except for Boom on Wii U, and that is a rough game to start off on. I played the 3DS version, which is better. It's not great. It's not the greatest game in the world. But I have heard that it is better than the Wii U version. Probably because it was by a different developer. So, yeah. Interesting time for the Sonic franchise. That was. Very, very fascinating time. Cool. Sorry, I had to answer a message. Boom and 3D Blast are probably one of the hardest. I know 3D Blast has tough fishes. Yeah, 3D Blast is. I think here's my thoughts on 3D Blast. And I've talked about this when I did the 3D Blast playthrough. I think the concept at its core, I think it could work. But the fact that they tried to make it a Sonic game is ultimately what killed Sonic 3D Blast. Like the platforming that they tried to implement, they tried to make it like a classic 2D platformer. Or just platformer, whatever. And that, I think, kind of hurt. That hurt the game because of just how painful that was, the platform experience. I'll put the pointer over here. I just wish they made 2D Saturn games because all the 2D games were... I do too. Or more than that, I just wish that Sonic Extreme kind of worked out. The thing that they did... yeah, the fake 3D was very rough. Or at least not the first prototype with the fisheye lens. I think it would have worked better if they did, like, the boss engine method. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Google it. Go on Sonic Retro, look up Sonic Extreme. It was a canceled thing that they thought would save the Sega Saturn, but if they released it in the state that it was, probably wouldn't have worked so well. How much is a microdose of chili? Like a bite. Like a very, very small bite. Shout out Always Sunny. Also, I don't know if I have... I don't think I have fresh chili anymore. I think the habaneros that I have in the fridge that I used to use, I think those have gone bad, unfortunately, which sucks. So instead, what I might do is I might just do salsa verde. I made some salsa verde the other day, and it is very, very... Thank you, Locale Pheasants 309. I will do that. Oh god, fuck this one. Okay, this is my favorite area in the game. I love Aquarium Park. The theme is so good, and this guy that they introduce here, the Cyan Wisp. I think he's fun to use. He has I think one of the better themes. Yes, look how I will put a pin in that for when 1 million points to eat a whole Carolina Reaper. I don't have access to Carolina Reapers. Okay. Yeah, this guy's fun. Let me know if sound is coming through. I'm assuming mic is coming through because you guys are responding to me, but I'm more so talking about just the emulator sound. Weapon, if you thought that I had access to Carolina Reapers, there's no way I have access to Pepper Axe. Yep. Remember where that was? I do remember where that was. We will go back there eventually. Didn't you know this is a pre-recorded? Yeah. Yeah, no, we had R&D back at Birdish Scientific Incorporated. We're working on an experimental prototype that simulates my average Twitch chat. Very, very world-altering research, you know. Okay, here. Laser. It's so simple, but it's so fun. And it's much better than the Wii version's laser. It is much, much better to aim the Cyan laser in the DS game. Are we gonna play Goat Sim Payday again on stream? I'll get back to it. But right now, the focus is on this right now. Usually, I mean, I don't know if you've been here a pretty short time, but you know me. I tend to alternate pretty willy-nilly. I tried to do stream series at some point, but I'm like, this shit doesn't work out for me, so we'll get back to it eventually when I feel the urge. Pegging to goat to Sonic. What a sentence. What a sentence, my guy. Okay, cool. So the... Yeah, so what I was talking about last stream, the drill doesn't affect your oxygen, which is really cool. And honestly, very, very base of them to do that. To offer this in the water level. No weapon. Jimmy Lightning is not in this game, and no, you cannot see his foreskin. I know that's a very odd fascination of yours, so let's just shut that down right now. I never said that. Brother, we uploaded the VODs onto YouTube for this weekend. We could pull up the fucking paper trail. Shove what where? Fuck, can I get up there? I guess I can. That sucks. God damn it! Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, weapon. Laser. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, I'm doing ass. This looks good for a DS game. Yeah, this is a... I think Dimps had a very good handling of the DS hardware around this time. And this was like 2010, so this was like a year, I think, before the 3DS came out. This is a very late era game. And it definitely shows. They did very, very good with this release. Oh, wait, fuck. I kind of wanted that red ring. I've heard some people say that, like, Rush Adventure is better, which is the previous one, and I can understand that. If you want more of, like, a traditional Sonic Rush-style game, then yeah, I could see where you go for that. But me, I like this one better. It is leagues better than the first Rush game. Which isn't bad, but god, it had problems. It was very, very archaic. Here, I'm going to redo Act 1. One, so I could go for a special stage right away, and then I do kind of want to get that last red ring. I've been practicing a lot for a FNAF challenge all day. This is peaceful. I'm glad I could offer a nice change of pace from constant jump scares. May I ask what exactly the challenge is, just out of curiosity? I'm not a FNAF head. I don't know what the goings on are from the FNAF community. Perfect cacophony. You're speaking Greek to me, dude. You gotta explain what that means. Second hardest verified challenge, I see. Are you going for like a good time or sorry, fast time, I guess I should say. Because I'm sure you're going for fun, I hope. I don't think I'll be able to beat it. Well, not with that attitude. Also, I'm about to drown. Cool. Ooh. Fuck. Huh. I'm going to take this opportunity to pause, and we're going to do the pheasants read through. Task ends at 1%. Damn. And I think the music that's playing right now is good background music for pheasant. So. All right, page 309. Welcome to Bird Sermons. For those of you who don't know, which I'm pretty sure everybody was here from last time, this is mainly more for the bod frogs. On stream, I have a channel points reward where I have these 3 old school, like, college level techs. Pheasants 310, that's probably going to be the same. I'm going to be real with you, that's probably going to be the same entry as what Lakel put in. These are multi-page entries, so if you want to put in another... Yeah, no, it's literally the same entry. If you want to put in another thing, weapons, and pheasants. You paying change to page 67? I got you. And you're spared from the 67 page. Yeah, anyway, sorry. 27, okay. I'm gonna go with your most recent one. Sorry, Bod Frogs. I have a channel points reward. Okay, weapons, you gotta cool down here. One at a time. I appreciate you spending your channel points. Where live viewers can request that I read an entry from these old college level texts that are just like a catalog of pheasants, just natural history, bio, some facts about them. I recommend adding a point redeem cooldown. I think that's a pretty solid idea. We should do that. We're kind of just going off the honor system here, and I feel like we kind of need. I feel like we kind of. There's some evidence that that's not working out all that well, so we'll do that. Weapons, we'll just go. Like I said, we'll go with your most recent thing here. So. Going into live, yeah, that's fair, and I'm glad Ophelia doesn't have access to hydrate reward here. Hey, come on, man! I gotta set some boundaries here, weapon. Come on. All right, page 309. Or we'll just go 307 because that's the start of the closest entry to this. It is the bronze-tailed pheasant. Which is actually a species of peacock pheasant. So its scientific name is Polyplectron. Polyplectron is the genus of peacock pheasants, which are very, very interesting birds. Here, I'll post the Wikipedia article. Polyplectron chalcurum. And remember, this book was published not recently. This is one of my more recent ones. This was published in 1999. So, disclaimer, the info that is presented here may not be accurate to what we know nowadays. So more recent research may kind of supersede what is presented in this book. But yeah, here's the Wikipedia article. Here, I'll pin it for like 20 minutes. Yeah. So yeah, Sumatran peacock pheasant is one of the other names this goes by. So it says here, it is endemic to it's endemic to Sumatra in mountain forests between 460 and 1,220 meters. I'm assuming above sea level. So that is kind of limited. Sumatra is one of the larger islands in Indonesia. I believe Borneo, so it's second biggest, I think. Maybe don't quote me on that. I believe Borneo, I know Borneo is the biggest one. I think Sumatra is second biggest. So it's the one directly west. So it's right to the left of like mainland Malaysia. Yeah. It's kind of the diagonal line one, I guess, is the best way I can describe it. Alright, in the field, identification. Limited range of the bronze-tailed pheasant makes it unlikely to be confused with any other species. It is found in heavy cover, often in very mountainous country. Other than some twittering pit calls, almost nothing has been reported of the species' vocalizations. Again, more recent research might tell you otherwise, so double check if you're interested. The generally chestnut brown color of the plumage, which lacks definite ocelli, together with the pointed tail, should serve for field identification. That's interesting. Because a lot of the peacock pheasants, they're known, especially the males, are known for these kind of, I guess, spots, iridescent spots on their tail, which is what the word ocelli means. Ocelli is kind of like a Latin word for like eye spot. I believe it's Latin. I don't think it's Greek. It doesn't sound Greek. I think it's Latin. So that's interesting. The bronze-tailed pheasant is the only peacock pheasant that completely lacks ocelli on the tail feathers. There we go. And iridescence is limited to indefinite barring in patches and manes. In both sexes, the female. In both sexes, the facial area is almost completely feathered, with no obvious bare skin area around the eyes. Geographic variation in the bronze-tailed pheasant is limited and probably is clinal. Birds from northern Sumatra have upper parts that are more strongly marked, with the black barring wider and more distinct. These are among the smallest of the true pheasants, and are probably dominated by any others that they might encounter in the region. Indonesia and Southeast Asia is kind of like a hot spot for a lot of pheasants. So I'm not surprised by that. So if you want to see pheasants, go to Indonesia. However, nothing is known of brown-tailed pheasants' competitors or predators. That makes sense, because they already said that they're kind of hard to spot. Beebe, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, or their name. It's spelled in the book B-E-E-B-E, so that's somebody's last name. 1918 to 1922. Examined several crops and found small fruits and insects, but did not provide further specifics. In captivity, the bronze-tailed pheasant eats the normal pheasant diet, in addition to peanuts, chopped fruit, seeds, and mealworms. Everyday bird fights against dead internet theory. Nothing about movements and migrations. They hypothesize that they don't really do much in that because they're equatorial, but they straight up say they don't really know. And they don't really know about anything about just their daily activities and sociality. Do you have a pet bird? I do not have a pet bird. I have a dog. That's all. We have a Sophia. They're extremely quiet birds. Oh, okay, so they're talking about in captivity. They don't really know much in the wild, sorry. In captivity, bronze-tailed pheasants are highly secretive and spend most of their time under cover or on their perches. They're extremely quiet birds. Under natural conditions, they probably occur in pairs or most in family groups. There is no information on mating system and territoriality in wild birds. Judging from the low degree of sexual dimorphism, which is very, very pronounced in this order, or in this family, I should say. So this is definitely really, really interesting. We think it does this, but we don't know. That's beast in general, apparently. Yeah, exactly. It's one of these things where it's just, you find it has such a limited range, and it's kind of, I guess, in a really hard to reach spot. Okay, weapon, calm down. Let's not start a war here. You find it in such a limited spot that's kind of really hard to reach. They're up in the mountains, of all places, that I guess at least at this time, again, it's really hard to do any sort of research on these guys, because how the fuck are you gonna get there in the first place? There we go. Judging from the low degree of sexual dimorphism and the extremely simple male portrait display, only a limited amount of non-monogamous mating is likely. No crowing or other territorial advertisement behavior has yet been reported for bronze-tailed pheasants. We'll do a little bit more. Yeah, sorry. Males are said to have a loud and rather harsh call. Rutgers and Norse, 1970, although Delacour, 1977, never heard the birds utter anything more than a twittering and repeated pit call. Yeah, we'll call this, yeah. The male's display is laterally oriented with the tail partially spread in a vertical manner. Again, Delacour, 1977. Rolls, 1981, is more precise, saying the male circles the hen with the tail held horizontally. That does sound a lot like other peacock pheasants. They do a very similar display. But the feathers angled into a nearly vertical plane, much like the display of the golden pheasant, which is a completely different genus. Kenneth Fink and I observed display several times by a single male at the San Diego Zoo. Shout out. Next time I go to San Diego, which hopefully should be really, really soon. Ooh. Hold on, my friend Patrick sent me a bird picture. He sent me a picture of a bittern. Like a little heron of some sort. Okay. But yeah, no. Next time I go to the San Diego Zoo, I do want to check and see if they still have this bird. So there, because this has been a bit. Bird of distracted by a birdie. On each occasion, the male would approach the female, stop, flap his wings momentarily, then lower his nearer wing directly downward, with the primaries of that wing scraping the ground in front of his feet, and freeze in figure 54. That's cool. If you guys are trying this at home, please let us know how that goes for you in the Discord. The tail is not raised or tilted. The only apparent vocalization was a hissing sound with a click at the end that was probably made by the beak. This hiss is somewhat similar to that made by a male golden pheasant. They do in fact do that. Unfortunately, it was impossible to see what, if any, response was made by the female. However, the male performed its display in almost precisely the same location every time I saw it, which reminded me of a similar localized activity observed in Rothschild peacock pheasant. We'll finish here with, bronze-tailed pheasant is probably little bothered by humans for either its flesh or feathers, and the presence of substantial areas of montane forest in Sumatra is believed to provide a degree of security. Del Horio et al. 1994. Let's see how that's changed, ladies and gentlemen. And NB friends. Oh, it's still least concerned. Okay, well that's good to hear, I guess, but Blue-footed booby book when I don't have shorebirds in this collection here. Alright, we'll do 165, but we'll do it really quick. We'll do it quick here. Ooh. Weapon. You picked a solid fucking bird. You picked a solid bird. If your most recent thing. I present to you guys the red jungle fowl. Gallus gallus. Coined by Linnaeus in 1758. Distribution of species. Yep, look, one that we all heard of, we know and love it. The ancestor to the domestic chicken. Widespread in Southeast Asia, north to the lower ranges of the Himalayas, up to around 2,010 meters, or in imperial units, 6,600 feet, from northeastern Pakistan eastward to Assam. Assam is a state in Indonesia, in the northeast. And southward to at least 17 degrees north on both banks of the Godavari River, where it encounters the gray jungle fowl and locally hybridizes with it. That is interesting. If anybody's ever heard of how chickens got like the yellow skin in their feet and their legs, that's kind of what we think, where we think that came from. Came from hybridization with the gray jungle fowl because they have that gene. But the red jungle fowl doesn't. So we think that there was some kind of funny business going on. Here, I'll pin this. Oh, cheer. 260,000 bits. I appreciate the thought, Weapon. That's really sweet of you, but you don't gotta. You don't have to. That's just a chicken? Well, it basically is, but she's the wild type. Species also tends to east through. The species also extends east through Burma / Myanmar, across much of Indochina, which is a very archaic name for what we call now mainland Southeast Asia, that peninsula, and on the islands of Java, Sumatra, and Bali. The red jungle fowl has been introduced widely and occurs as domesticated varieties almost worldwide. So, the chicken. Wolf, dog. Wolf goes to dog, red jungle fowl goes to chicken. No? Yes, that is correct. That is exactly what happened. I'm missing something. There's a bunch of subspecies. There's a fuck ton of subspecies. I think this one kind of has the widest widest range and kind of genetic diversity of like any of the 4 original like jungle fowl species. Males of Gallus have wing lengths of 230 to 250 millimeters. We'll just do metric because we're scientists here. We use SI units in this chat. And tail lengths of 260 to 275 millimeters, whereas females have wing lengths of 185 to 200 millimeters and tail lengths of 140 to 155 millimeters. So they are. So this is another example of domestication kind of going fucking cuckoo crazy with the size of animals. Red jungle fowl in the wild are definitely smaller. No Weapon, I do not mug. Are definitely smaller than their domestic counterparts. Here, we'll skim through this. The species, which is... We'll go right to identification. I like you, but I want you to be bigger. Exactly. And I want you to produce a fuck ton of eggs. This species, which is the wild ancestor of the domestic fowl, is familiar to nearly anyone, but its plumages vary considerably according to the degree of domestic or feral influence. Sure, Weapon, whatever you say. However, wild-type males have uniformly golden brown to reddish ornamental neck hackles. The neck hackles are their skin parts on the head. Like below the beak. You guys have seen them. You probably know what I'm talking about. A serrated scarlet comb, so the part on top of the head. 40 minutes in stream, 1 level completed. Hey, that's... Hey, we're talking about birds. That's still a good fucking stream. And if I have to play Sonic Colors for more than a weekend, I don't fucking care. This is a good game, and I'm having fun. That's all that matters. And a generally blackish green tail and underpart coloration. The male's crowing call is very much like the familiar call of the domestic form, but the last note is typically more abbreviated. You guys know what a rooster sounds like. Just play that in your head, but like, pitch it up a fuck ton, because smaller birds mean smaller vocal cords. So just imagine that. Females are much duller than males and are generally patterned with dull brown, yellowish, and blackish. Where gray jungle fowl also occur, the females of the red jungle fowl are separable, by their paler and more yellowish-brown overall coloration, and they're rather uniformly rufous. Rufous is another word for red, kinda. Tinted breast, with no indication of the black and white spotting that is typical of female gray jungle fowl. Red junglefowl are most likely to be confused with Ceylon or Sri Lankan junglefowl. You look like the opposite of the Marabou stork.
Jesus.
Males of the former differ mainly in their unstriped neck hackles and more distinctly serrated comb, which also lacks a yellow interior. They're brownish rather than purplish neck wings. Purplish black wings. And they're blackish rather than brownish underparts. Females are more difficult to separate. However, the breast of the red junglefowl is more rufous and less distinctly patterned with black and white. The upper neck is more yellowish, and the neck wings are not so distinctly barred. Female green junglefowl in Java are also rather similar, but are distinctly more scaly in their dorsal plumage patterns and show some iridescence on their tail feathers. Is there Sonic One bird string? Alright, let's skip that. We'll do voice and display. For status, all they just say is, it's fine. Well, for status, they literally just say, yeah, it's fucking fine. It's been domesticated. I think really the only thing that conservationists really worry about with red junglefowl is just the hybridization with, like, feral chickens. Just trying to keep the gene pool, like, not hybridized. And you see this a lot with, like, these wild type ancestors of domesticated, like, livestock. Yeah, voice and display. Whew, okay, here we go. Home stretch. The crowing call of the male is a familiar four-noted cock-a-doodle-doo of the domestic fowl, but the individual notes tend to run together. The third note is the most sustained and has the highest amplitude. Callias and Callias, 1967. Individual differences in crowing characteristics occur and may allow for individual acoustic recognition. Interesting. Miller, 1978. Crowing is most intense during early morning hours. Being slightly earlier each morning as the breeding season progresses. Typically, a sharp peak in crowing occurs shortly after dawn, and then there is often a secondary peak before sunrise, probably coinciding with the bird's initial movement away from the roost to foraging and drinking areas. There is usually little crowing during the day, but a minor peak occurs before sunset as the birds go to roost. Callias and Callias, 1967. The social displays of the red junglefowl have been discussed in Chapter 4 and may not be repeated here. Okay, fuck you, Buck. Let's see. Chapter 4. Let's just do that real quick. Let's just look. I'll skim it. Oh, okay, so they just talk about... They're basically saying it's like the domestic chicken. If you know how domestic chicken works, and there's a whole fucking chapter on it, which I'm not going to read, but there's a whole bunch of displays. I'll just list the names out. Waltzing, wing flapping, tidbitting, some of these names are funny, feather ruffling, head shaking, tail tilting, tail spreading, or tail wagging, frontal display with bilateral wing lowering, wattle, comb, or facial engorgement, cornering, and crouching. Is there a bird the color of the Renault R25? I don't know. I'll look that up. After string. In the wild, there seem to be relatively few actual fichites among males, although subordinate males may persistently follow a male in his harem. Males attract their harem by uttering their distinctive food call, associated with tidbitting behavior. This behavior, see Figure 11 in Chapter 3, as well as copulatory behavior, so the sex, is apparently the same in wild junglefowl as in domesticated form. So like Lacal said, chicken is like chicken. Callias, 1987, analyzed and classified the red junglefowl's vocal repertoire. He established 10 general call categories within the approximately 24 different calls that he detected could be grouped. These included 5 calls uttered by chicks, several calls uttered only by hens toward chicks or while protecting the nest or brood, and 2 calls, courtship and crowing, that were uttered only by males. The remainder were uttered by both sexes. Goliath concluded that the male's crowing advertises and identifies the species, identifies the bird's sex and location, and proclaims territorial ownership and social dominance. Crowing calls of three other jungle fowl differ from the red jungle fowls in coloration, number and accenting of notes, pitch and acoustic structure of notes, and length of intervals between notes. Contrary to the findings of Leonard and Horn, 1995, Sullivan, 1992, found no statistical correlation between rate of crowing and relative dominance among male red jungle fowl, although the presence of a dominant male had a suppressive effect on crowing by nearby subordinate males. I can't fucking read for shit, Jesus Christ. Dominant males also had larger cones and tended to spend more time in vigilant activities. Thus, females might respond positively to more vigilant males when choosing mates, and may also favor those males that exhibit their dominance in more obvious ways, such as crowing and fighting. Studies under natural conditions in Malaysia suggest most males are seen with single females, but as many as three females may be present. Arshad and Zakaria, 1997, excuse me. Additional information on mate choice tendencies in this species are provided in Chapter 4. We are done. Here ends the bird sermon, and I ain't doing any more for the rest of the stream. That was plenty. We're already an hour in, and right, we're doing Sonic. We were playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Hope y'all learned something. That was fun though. I like doing these. I like learning about how science has progressed in this this field over time. Fernando Alonso is faster than Sonic. Sure, bud. I have no fucking clue who you're talking about. Good sermon, thank you, Locale. You like Pikmin? I've never played a Pikmin game, but that's on my list if I can get a cheap copy. Retro market kind of sucks right now, especially for GameCube stuff. Oh fuck! God damn it. Okay, that was genuine. That was actually my fault. Dolphin. Yeah, I know, but I still want to own the disc, you know? Just out of principle. I like having a big, beautiful physical collection. I ain't gonna trade that for anything in the world. Sony. Sony is buns. I agree. I agree. Alright, let's lock in chat. I want to see W balls in chat. Red balls, orange balls, blue balls, whatever balls. The fuck? Okay. Alright, this is doable. This is doable. Oh, no, 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 fuck. Oh, this is... Okay, we're kind of cooked here. Oh, wait, no, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We'll survive. Alright, we're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. Alright, here we go. This is the part that actually kind of matters. No, stop fucking jumping! God damn it. This fucker's pissing me off right now. Oh, no, 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 okay. Oh my god, we just made it. Did you figure out the bird? Patrick, hold on. Let me answer your text real quick. We just talked about it. My best guess, Patrick, is that it looks like a bittern, which is a kind of heron. Though what I'm wondering is like what kind of bittern it is, just based on the coloration. Yeah. Here, let me look at your picture again, because it's one of two species. Actually, wait, hold on. Never mind. I take that back. I take that back. And I'll text you this just so you have a record. My best guess also? Yeah, actually, wait, hold on. That might be a night heron that you sent me. I think it might be. Yeah, that could be. Patrick, if you want to post that in the Discord, if I don't figure it out, Evan Tomology could figure it out for you. He's also a bird. I mean, he's a bug guy, but I mean, he has a PhD, and he is also a bird enthusiast. So, if I get it wrong, he probably got it right. Yeah, I think that's a night heron. Sick, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. Did you spot it in? Or I'm actually, Pierre, I'm not gonna. You don't have to tell. You don't have to tell everybody where you saw it in chat, but if you want to text me where you saw it, um, that could help. Even though I'm pretty sure we got it. There's not much else that that could be. Yeah. I think that's a night heron. Pretty sure that's a night heron. Okay. Dude, submit that shit to whatchamacallit, iNaturalist, if you want. Here, and since we have the emerald, we don't have to worry about having a crazy perfect run. Oh, fuck. Wait, I don't want to do that. Can I... Ooh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We can just do this. Weapon, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I appreciate your one-person raid. This is interesting happening. You were the one person? I had a sneaking suspicion that that's what that was. You're very interesting chatter, Weapons. With all due respect. No, I just think it's funny. I just think you're a funny guy. It says funny things. Okay, that's stupid. Why is that? Why would they fucking put a spike pit right under where you're supposed to stomp? That's genuinely stupid. I don't know why they did that. Okay, alright. Because they hate you? Yeah, that sounds about right. Dimps has beef with one dude in the fucking States. Far away from where their office is. Banned from, like, why is that the case? Weapons. Why is that the case? Do I want to know? Birds are cool as. I appreciate that. I'm glad you think birds are cool. You do not? Alright, buddy. Alright, whatever you say. Sorry, my phone was still streaming what you say. All I said was, whatever you say, boss. I'm still gonna wonder, but all right. Here, I'm gonna. There we go. How do I check when my account was? Should be able to just click on your name and chat. I forget what this attack does. Oh, right. Okay. I'm stupid. Oh. Sorry, I put the fake DS on sleep mode. Oh, I just wasted that. I just beefed it. Well, welcome back to the streaming space, I suppose. Ah, god damn it! Blue-footed booby review when? When I learn more about the blue-footed booby. Whenever that may be. With all due respect, I think the Galliforms are more interesting. There we go. Got his ass and didn't even need to use the laser. Play this blindfolded? No. Look at that, 38 lives. And my headphones are starting to come apart. Play this with one hand? No. I really need to get a new set of like cushions for this thing. They are falling apart. www. My cat heard you speak and he ran away. I know. Very rude. Very, very rude. Very rude of him. After nabbing that giant alien, the mind control cannon is nearly full. Now go hurt up the rest of those aliens on the double. Oh, come on, if we're just a hair shy, there's time for a quick nap. Think your bot is broken? Yeah, sure, just because it doesn't have a Jimmy Lightning command. Weren't you just napping? Although a break before Sonic comes sounds nice. Would you two lay about to get going? No more sleep until that thing is full. Roger that, boss. On our way. If I wonder. There's a critical juncture in stopping Sonic. And my park will be complete once I can control every living creature's mind. Yeah, that. What's the bird from your profile picture? It is a green jungle fowl. Shove through several filters on GIMP. What is this place? Well, it looks like he's converting them in some way. Included booby. Eggman must have notified them to power his mind control device. That monster. When I get my hands on him. Hey, Sonic, have you seen Yacker? Sure, he's okay. First, let's help these guys. There's a nigga whisper heading our way. Got a bad feeling about this. That. What are they saying? I don't know. I can't understand them. They're too far gone. Chat, Jesus Christ. You know damn well I didn't say that. It said it in the fucking text. Jesus Christ. You guys are awful. Do I have to say negative, Lisp? Just to keep your heads out of the fucking gutter here? I didn't expect you to say it. Jesus Christ. If you're brave, upload the VOD. The VOD fucking says what it said in the text. If I alter my pronunciation of it to not make it sound like the fucking racial slur, it's just gonna sound even worse. You realize? God, chat. There's a paper trail. England through to the semifinals, fuck yeah. I have no stake in this game. Oh yeah, Box, you missed it. There was a... Chat's freaking out over absolutely fuck all. Chat's being silly. Which chat? This one. What did I do? If I explain it... Okay, so there's a... Yeah, I don't know. Just... Here. Alright, here we go. The opposite of positive. There's a thing in this... There's a character in this game. The purple guy in the thing right here. Also purple guy, man behind the slaughter. There's a cutscene. So I don't know. I have to explain lore. So they take out all the energy from these wisps, these aliens, and that turns them. They refer to them as the opposite of positive wisp. I'm not saying the opposite of positive because chat's gonna freak out again. But it sounds very much like a racial slur. And I did not mean to say it like that, but chat is being silly and cracking jokes. Yeah, negative wisp, exactly. Yeah, honestly, if you say the full thing, it doesn't sound as bad. So I'll just say negative wisp. That's what we'll refer to it as, chat. Get your minds out of the fucking gutter. Now I realize what it actually was now. Yes, Bucks. Exactly. That's what the bit is. I know, yeah. It's very unfortunate that that's what it sounds like. The bird incident. Too cool. Oh. Sure, it's an insta-kill. That's wonderful. Ah, god damn it. Okay. You really have to be, my god. Like on the ball with those. Okay, alright. Are you in Streamer University? No. And I'm fine not doing that. Yeah, fuck it. Just... Fuck, I thought we were supposed to... Okay, alright. Welcome to iPad. Hi, iPad. I'm just gonna hang out here. We're not gonna bother doing the thing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we just have to survive, chat. We just have to survive this fucking roller coaster. and make it to the end of the damn level. Which I'm pretty sure we're almost at. Are you fucking kidding me? We just have to survive and instantly doesn't survive, exactly. That is exactly what happened. Oh my god, bro. Look at my lawyer dog, I'm going to jail. Oh god, we made it, we made it. Okay, we're chilling. We did it! Why did you just say macaroni weapon? Are you just saying shit? Weapon, I have no fucking clue what you're doing right now, bro. Yeah, sure, exactly. Whatever you say. I'm giving you a headache. Thanks, I suppose. I don't know what you're on about, chat member. Chat member. Too cool. Perfect cacophony stream when? Nothing's on the docket. Are you damn it. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Oh god, my mouse. My mouse hates this. Stop, go down! Sonic, but every time dude, I would be fucking dead. That reminds me of a joke I forgot to make. I was gonna say during the bird sermon when I was talking about jungle fowl, I was like, take a shot every time I say jungle fowl. But maybe it's better that you didn't do that, because you would probably have to get your fucking stomach pumped. Please don't do that. Oh, I have to switch back to controller now. And drink, bro, I'm too young. That's also true as well. You shouldn't be drinking if you're a minor. But yeah, especially if you're a miner. Y'all need functioning frontal lobes. Oh, wait, can I? Okay, I guess I can't. Go up. I have no idea who that is, weapon. Sorry to tell you. That's a fucking insta-kill. Why is that an insta-kill? I guess this is why they give us so many lives in the other stages, because Asteroid Coaster is a fucking mess. Shut up, weapons. Lurk. That was a good lurk. Genuinely, that's so fucking annoying. Oh, wait. Okay, well, I'll take that. You really make sure you're using the fucking color power. Oh my god. We almost just beefed it. Okay, alright, oh well. Oh my god, we made it. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do the special stage again, just because. Also, I'm gonna piss. I'll be right back, chat. Don't die. Okay. Are we back? Cool. Sonic is still depressed. There we go. Sorry I got kind of pissed off earlier. This world has been annoying. This zone. So let's see if we can just recoup that. You know, get some extra lives. With a little low stakes special stage run. Hope you guys are getting admin a little bit. We get 1 extra life from that. Alright, we are almost done. Anything about... we're probably not going to do the missions. They don't really... again, they don't really give you all that much in terms of new content. So... we'll just stick with the main acts and special stages. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, we were very, very... okay, we have a plan here. We have a battle plan, chat. Okay, we're cooked. We are cooked. Please, bro, just defeat. Please, please just die. Just die. Damn it. Oh, God. Okay. Yay, we got to watch a movie. Very compressed movie.
Was there ever any doubt? I mean, really? Great job, buddy.
Alright, here we go. This is the end game, chat. We're at the very end of it. Yeah, I forgot about Yacker. Oh, there it is. You guys can finally take out the pin from the very start of stream. The arm from the first boss did turn out to be important. Yep, Globotron's arm is jamming the cannon's firing lever. Oh, this control's weird. Alright, here we go. This is literally the last... Well, no, there is one more boss we have to deal with. Shit. Oh, I'm gonna struggle at that bit. Oh my god, this fucking thing. That should have hit. Do I get any rings or what's... Okay, so I do get rings. Oh my god. Okay, finally. This is doable, chat. This is actually doable. This goddamn sleep mode button is gonna be the end of me. I hate that I have to, like, adjust my own timing. Okay. Okay, alright. Void is actually kind of easy, I think. Now that I know what I'm supposed to do. But this rocket, I think it's just with the fucking dual screen. There's no screen gap. Oh my god, we got it, we got it. Okay, here we go. Here comes the fun last part. You get all the colors. And fun main theme song, but we gotta fucking press the button like crazy, so here we go. We did it! We finished the man campaign. Oh jeez, that was a lot. That was a lot. That's a fun boss though. I do kind of like. I like how you got to figure it out. And thematically, it's a nice little way to end it. Hey, Yakker's chilling. Oh, great. It says, goodbye, my friends, I have to go. No. It's when I was getting used to talking through a machine, he leaves. I was hoping we could spend some more time together, too. Hasn't been a long time, but I'll miss you. See you around, Yakker. I won't forget you either, Yakker. Bye-bye. We did it! Kinda. There's one more thing. So stick around after the credits. My god, man. This is... It's tough at some point, don't get me wrong, but... Dude, I have such a soft spot for this game. It's so fun. I think this has to be like my favorite game on the DS, honestly. It has that high of an honor in my heart. Such a nostalgic game. Honestly, reminds us of it reminds us of a time when we actually had hope in the Sonic franchise. Because, oh my god, the games are actually good this time. But then they tanked that shit later, but we don't have to talk about that. We don't have to talk about that right now. Oh my god, look at this. We got a whole vocal song in a DS game, and it actually sounds good. You can hardly hear any compression. It's kind of insane. Yeah, this one, I highly recommend if you have a DS, play this game. Even if you're not a Sonic fan, it's a good time. Play either this one or Rush Adventure. These are very good games. If you want, play Sonic Rush, play the first one, but it's kind of infuriating at some points. Some of the game direction choices were kind of stupid. The soundtrack is great in the first Sonic Rush, so if you want, just listen to the soundtrack. But, yeah. It's a damn good time. Oh, we go to very good sounding song to sequenced version of the big orchestral theme from the Wii version. It was just charming in its own way, honestly. They did good with it. Yeah, how'd y'all like it in chat? What are y'all's thoughts? Let me know. What are y'all thinking? Oh, I like this part. I used to fall asleep to this part of the song. We're gonna reach for the stars. Wait, the development team did backing vocals? Oh, that's sweet. I genuinely didn't know that until today. Okay, now I'm gonna have to listen to that. Now I'm gonna have to listen to the two songs and. Now I want to see if I can hear him. Da, da, da. Thank you for the memories. But hang on. Hang on, chat. We still got things we need to do. So, Yacker, you were with Sonic the whole time, right? Yeah, the whole adventure. What was it like? Was Sonic cool? Ice cold. Alright. Yeah, shut up. Was he fiery like me? Hot as the sun. Did he fly? Flew all over the place. Or his spike sharp? I was waiting for him to get stuck in something. Sounds like a real star. You shine like one? Could just about go blind looking at him. Wow, Sonic's amazing. There's a whole lot of space out there, but there's only one Sonic. Aww. I've decided to tell everyone about you so I never forget, Sonic. Thanks for everything. I hope to get to see you again. Try to collect all the Chaos Emeralds? Oh yeah. There is something that we can do, I think. There is one more special stage. But to get to it, I don't think we do. It's not Terminal Velocity. We have to go to Gameland. We have to figure out this one little thing right there. And I believe, what do we do? This I don't remember, because I think what happened was, I think I just stumbled across it one day. So I'm wondering, I don't know, do you get 50 rings on a time attack run? So let's see if we can do that. Or maybe you have to get a certain time. Let's test these. Let's test this theory. Also, I like doing this. See, this is something that they also do. They also encourage you to do post game. A lot of the wisps that you unlock in certain worlds, they go back and they hang out on the other zones as well. And there's like alternate paths you can go to. And that's often how you get like all the red rings in a stage that you can't find your first time around. I'm wondering if it's like... Well, let's see. Would you like to add your best time for this act to the leaderboard? There is no leaderboard anymore. The servers are dead. I'm wondering what you have to do. Play against the computer. Well, let's try that. Oh, I have to have my mouse on the screen. That is not ideal. Alright, if I can't figure it out, then we will save this for... You know, fuck it, we'll do one more stream. But it'll be like half and half, like... We'll have something else to do, because there's not much game left. Yeah, I swear what it was is I just randomly stumbled across it one day. Oh. Okay, wait, they're just saying just beat the stage. So we're doing what we're supposed to be doing right now. Okay. Let's try... Let's try to do this again. Because we were right there. It said I googled it. They're literally like, yeah, just fucking play a game against the computer. Okay, this is much more doable. Oh, we don't get... Wait, how do I unlock the last special stage? Shit. What am I missing here? Do I have to finish with 50 rings? Oh, you have to win with at least 50 rings. So I do have to kind of grind this over and over again, and then we can get the second Chaos Emerald. Oh, we did it. Yes. Okay, good. Alright, here we go. Last special stage, chat. Oh my god, we're almost done with the game. And I think we can just do this over and over again, right? We have it unlocked. Save some of those for later. Oh, damn it. Statements. Oh, no, go down. Damn it. Oh, we just narrowly got it. I'm worried about those last ones. I'm actually kind of freaking out right now. Oh my god, I fucking hate... Go down, damn it! Oh, we got it. We got it. We did it. All the special stages are done. What's going on? Thought I heard something. Wow, wait up, Yacker. That's what he said? I think it was Mama.
Okay.
Guess we better go after him. We get one more boss fight. This is literally it. This is actually the last thing that we get to do. Is that Yacker's mom? She's kind of huge. Jesus. Anyone must have done something to her. Still, you'd think there'd be a little more of a resemblance. Sonic, what should we do? First off, don't panic. Yeah, true. Hey, Yacker, where'd you get off to? What? What do you say, Tails? Please, stop my mama. So that really is his mom, huh? You really gonna fight her, Sonic? Hey, if Yacker wants me to stop her, I'll stop her. Can't just be a coincidence that the Chaos Emeralds are here. You in a bed, Mikal? We can lift it. That's fun. Got it covered. Alright, here we go. Supersonic boss fight. And we get to listen to the main theme. I always thought this was sweet. Oh. I feel that. Sometimes that happens. I keep on running, I'm gonna reach for the stars. Although they look pretty far. Hold on. Oh, damn it. Okay. Judge Ped, what's up? You're just in time for the actual, like, grand finale. What the fuck? That counted. Okay. I appreciate that. take a chance on today. Oh my god, I can't believe that's a one hit. Oh my god, we got we got a hit. Okay. Good. I think it's just 3 hits, which is nice. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're almost done. Chat, thank you everybody for sticking around. I appreciate everybody that's been hanging around for this entire weekend. Watching me play this nostalgic game from my childhood that did kind of shape my taste, I guess, and things like that. You guys are awesome. Here we go. It's for all the marbles, chat. If you guys aren't singing along to the song at home, I'm very disappointed in you. Also, them making the alien say does really funny. I don't think I ever noticed that. Yay! She's back to normal. And with that, chat, that is the actual end of Sonic Colors DS. That is the actual end. You're right, Tails? Me? I was worried about you, Sonic. You know, it's a piece of... You say that about everything, you fuckwad. Sonic, look. Mo. She's back to normal. That's great, Yacker. Looks like they've got something to tell us, huh? It's Tails. Let's see. Thank you for helping my children. I am Mother Wisp. I was so worried when our plans were pulled apart from one another. It's a real nice mom you got, the Yacker. Okay, stop fucking flirting with people's moms, Sonic. It's fucked up. Mama gave us life and raised us. She even made the planet we live on. Oh, that's a feat. You better not do anything to get on her bad side, yeah, sure. I won't. Mama and I will head home now. Thank you for all you've done. You take care and hurry up before you and your mom get separated again. Don't forget us. Bye-bye. They're really gone. Planning it all. It's all over and done. Yeah. Should be getting back home too. Race you there. Yeah, hey, no Ferris Sonic, wait up. Oh, I get to watch the credits again. Alright, you know what? Why don't we... This'll be our end of stream song, I think. Because I think this is good. Let's capture that. Chat, I hope y'all had a great fucking time this weekend. I had such a... Yeah, like I was saying just now, I had such a great time playing this. And talking with you guys and doing all the bird stuff and just getting to hang out. And I'm glad DS emulation works so well. That's the biggest takeaway from this whole thing. Which is great news for both us and you. Or for both me and you. Me and my brother have a big collection of DS games, so we got a lot of content for you guys. A lot more nostalgic games, maybe some games that I can find for cheap that I've never played before. You know, I haven't played every DS game, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of them. So stay tuned. Join the Discord if you haven't yet. So if you want to, maybe I'll do some polls there as far as like what DS game we play or what game we play, period. We'll probably get back to PC games by Friday, I think. Because I have a bunch of stuff over Steam sale that I bought. So yeah. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a great time. I think we're gonna raid another friend of the channel. Is V still alive? We have Divna. We can raid Divna, of course. Turtle is live. Yeah, we gotta raid a buddy. Yeah, we'll raid. We will raid another Alvan. I'm a friend of the Meep Turto and wrong that whole thing. They're really sweet people. So yeah. Just restating the announcement. The Meep Tonkaverse. Yes, thank you, Moped. You're more knowledgeable than the Meep Tonkaverse than I am, so thank you for giving me the proper name. But yeah. You guys are awesome. You guys were the best. Thank you all for stopping by. Thanks all for chatting, lurking, all that good stuff. You just came up with it. You got to present it to them. Maybe they'll make it official. I will see you next Friday and next Saturday. Normal schedule is still in place. I think next Friday is going to be another evening stream again, just as normal. This was just kind of a special. I had some time this afternoon. So, yeah, take it easy. I will let you guys go. Have fun. And yeah, be nice to you. Be nice to each other. Join the Discord, all that good stuff. Say hi to Turtle for me. Alright? Take it easy, y'all.